Alright, hey, so this is a continuation of the Slew Swindle, where I try and make sure I don't rush through things and don't use things like scrambles or particularly advanced tricks, just to show you the way that a natural progression through the Swindle might look when it's not being absolutely ham bones. Okay? Last time we left off, we had just finished an area and we were starting on a new one. We're going to the casino town. Now, if you followed me along, you might know I kinda hate the casino town. But we're going to find out. See how this goes. Now, this time we have a lot more toys than I'm used to. Particularly we have the EMP, which is great for getting rid of cube robots. And I think we have 10 bombs. So we are fully stocked for hardware. Also, I think we have triple strength. Yeah, we do. Okay. We're going to get out of the way. And we're going to follow. Like, I could have chased him and tried to time that hit so it was perfect. But instead, we're just going to follow gently. There we go. See? Nice and tidy. One thing that does make the casinos a lot easier is long range. Long range remote detonator. But, you know, that's fine. Casino is where the levels start getting kind of Swiss cheesy, so the urge to scramble gets stronger. There's a puppy behind me, and it is slightly cold, and also the puppy's grandma came by. So just a second. This pause is brought to you by Ellie getting into his blankie. So I don't do anything for that trick, by the way. You just hold onto the edge and swing. Your attack arc goes around you, as you can see, at white space. How to do this without doing anything cowboy. Alright. Now, the really risky way to do this would be to jump down. Oh, that doesn't look so bad. Normally I'd be looking at this and just saying, yeah, fine, I'll jump down and scramble up through this nubbin here. But I'm trying to avoid using scrambles. Alright. Which means that my way through again is probably going to be through this wall here. So let's just preemptively set that up so I don't wind up being trapped. Okay. Alright, we've got 10 bombs. We've got so many bombs. It's quite ridiculous. Now, yeah, patience. We're gonna try and catch that orb in this mine here, but I don't think it's gonna cooperate. So you know what? Because we have so many bombs, we're gonna do something kind of normally wasteful, and we're gonna blow up that, and that'll give us a different angle of attack. Because as you can see, like this area down there, that's actually kind of risky to get into. So what we're instead going to do is take it nice and easy. Alright, now we know that this zone has a computer, we don't know if it has two. Ooh, that's probably going to be a computer. Alright, that was a little cowboy, I'm sorry. But you can do that stuff. Okay, use the steam purge to get past this robot. See, we're using our tools. Okay, there's a second computer in here. But that's okay. We have our rat out of here. We have some money. If things go wrong, we can get out of here. What? Oh, I know why that's broken. It's because we knocked something into it. Yeah, there's that fire engine robot. That's something you can do, by the way. You can use this as a sort of super slowdown. If you watch, things do progress while you've got the item wheel open. So you can wait for things to move into perfect position. See? Watch as that very slowly creeps away. Gosh. Playing it safe the whole way. It's going to spark up now. Alright. Now you see what I mean about how the levels get a little Swiss cheesy? There's no way to get down there aside from using bombs. Shoo, you little wall-crawling bug. Alright. Ooh, that was a bit much. Alright. Now the good news is the bank is the casino, but slightly easier. So I don't really think I need anything in particular from this to get into to make the banks a worthwhile trade up. I don't know how much this is going to net us though, but if we have the ghost bonus and I don't mess up on the way out of here, we might just never have to come back to the casinos. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Don't get me wrong, we left absolute carnage in our wake, but... Oh, no ghost bonus, but still... £349,000. Now, if we made £1 more, well, £1,000 more, we could bought the teleporter, and I would have stuck around in the casino for that. But the bank seems the next best option. Alright, so what's some stuff that would make the bank better? You know what? Going that extra step and getting the final level of hack aptitude and hack speed. They're both really good. And we'll get recharge on our Steam Purge because we're getting, I can remember to use it. Okay. Aha, so we start by looking for a computer. Now, how does this look? Okay, this looks like you're only going to get in with a bomb. And this is similar. Okay. Let's first start by getting rid of that. That mine will open that window. Okay, now this puts us in an interesting position where the safest thing to do is to wait for our steam purge to come back. Because what we want to do is get up on that ledge over this electric drone and wait for it to spark off when it's standing in front of the door. And while I could cowboy my way over there, and I'm pretty confident I could do it, part of the point of this is to show that sometimes you just wait. Sometimes you take it very slow, and sometimes you have to be patient. And these are the situations where the steam recharge is actually really desirable. What I am going to do, though, is going to use that waiting time to get rid of this jerk. Yeah. Okay. And that makes that doorway a bit safer too. Alright. Now another option is to turn on the EMP, jump over when it turns around, and land behind it, bolt it with the EMP, and then that area becomes safe and I don't have to worry about timing it with the sparking. But I want to be careful about relying on that kind of thing. So instead, we're going to stay here and we're just going to wait until we can get a clean hit. See? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Next step, this. Okay. So, obviously I'm going to want to try and use this remote detonator to take out that Sparky guard. We wait for that to go away. There we go. Nice clean path to the second computer. Now, we could have come at it from the other way, and that would have spent us 2 bombs instead of 1. Which, you know, that's not a bad thing. It's not a deal breaker to use more bombs than less. I mean, these are resources. You don't get a cash bonus for ending a level with more bombs. And if you did, it would have to be a very carefully balanced bonus, because otherwise I would absolutely be striving to get it every time. How are we looking? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay, so we want to go down, and we want to be able to, well, there might be a pathway down over to the right here, so we'll just be very careful. Nuts! Alright. Hop away. Hop away. Okay. Wait until you're there, standing on top of the mine. That cleans up that space a bit. That cleans up that space. But it presents us with no routes downward. Which means that this here is probably our safest downward route. Or this. Already done some digging down here. Let's go down here. Now, I mean, if I'd gone with my normal strategy of sticking with as few bombs as possible and expecting to pick them up here in the banks level, this would have been a run ender. As it is, we're actually doing really, really well. Like, this has been a very, very smooth, very safe run. That doorway's open, so he's going to keep going. now if I got my distances correct, this nerd can't quite spot us when we creep around that edge, so... Just gonna very gently step over. Okay. That gets rid of one. Cleans up that space for us too. And there's that. Okay, so that whole area, which was, in my opinion, quite dangerous looking, is now safe. He'll spark down shortly after. Oh, shortly before he turns. Just gonna wait for this hopper to come. Come on, Hoppy. Come on. There you go. There's the bomb. Now, at this point, I think we're done. Yeah. The fast route out would be to scramble here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go play fair. And it gives us another chance to double check if there are any places we think there might be more stuff. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I think this was a pretty clean bank. Ooh, I almost walked right into that. And this is why you pay attention. Alright, how'd that work out for us? 100% of the cash. And now we have $1 million and the money required to get us to the swindle. And we've almost got all of our upgrades we could possibly want. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by buying upgrades. Upgrades are nicer, they're more fun, and once I hit the swindle, that's it. That's the game. So, teleporter, very spicy. Bionic eyes. Top levels of double and wall jumping. This final tier of wall jumping means every time you grab a wall, your number of jumps reset, which you can use to do a lot of really risky, silly climbing. Falling is easy to forget you've got, but it's also handy. Hack skill gives us access to flying gun drones, which make life a little easier for dealing with some of the more crowded parts of the final swindle. Bomb strength is useful. Remote detonator being longer range is useful. Bot confuse is another way of controlling things in a safe way in the swindle itself. I kind of feel like I'm ready to go. I mean, like, obviously this is actually more loaded than I would normally be, but I do feel like I'm ready to just buy my swindle clearance and go for it. So this pod steam purge is handy because it means you just have to get to the pod in the swindle, and you don't have to worry about getting shot while you're getting into the pod. And that still leaves us with 110,000, so we should probably grab this, which will make finding the security stations in the swindle easier. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I want. I guess we'll grab a little extra steam purge time. Okay. Now at this point where I think we're going on... Okay, yeah, we're on... This is our 17th... 18th day? It counts a little weirdly. It starts at 100, but the 100 counts, so you get multiple conflicting reports. Either way. Okay, so it looks like we've got a tower at this point. A whole bunch of them all about 100-ish meters away. Okay. Now, I'm holding the shift key and doing a lot of subtle stepping here because there are noise drones that do stuff in the swindle. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have one that's down, but also reasonably close. And it's also reasonably close. Oh, okay. So what I'm thinking here, because having an escape route that gets you very straightforwardly away from the basilisk is a good strategy. And there's one computer down there. Now, by the looks of things, there's one up there as well. But we have 10 bombs and we have wide bombs. So needing to dig wide is better than needing to dig down. So we're going to start like this. And of course, the police aren't going to notice the explosions in their police station. Wish that I could do that two-person. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, in the interest of being slow and safe, I'm going to take a real quick break. Go to the bathroom. Going to pause. And I'm going to... This should be a cut if I do my editing correctly. And we're back. Okay. All right then. Now, what do we got up here? See, now that, we can actually get to that with only one bomb. Because you see how over on the left-hand side there, there's that chimney. That chimney is 3 bricks wide, but we can set off one bomb that will chew up 2 of those bricks, and then we can teleport through the last one. So that's actually 1 brick's worth of distance to get to. This one down here is also kind of 1 brick, because what we can do is we can go around here, blink through that window, and then plant a bomb. Oh, no, wait, that won't do it. That won't do it. Okay. So we're going to have to go down through the top, which is, you know, a slightly it's slightly inefficient, but we've got 7 bombs. We need to use, we don't, you know, we don't get a bonus for keeping them. And this way we keep everything nice and safe. We're not doing anything risky. We're exposing ourselves to a minimum number of potential problems. Okay. Like here, we're waiting until this cop and this drone are both on the same spot. Which may require a little bit of looping, but... See? Alright, now there are 4 computers and they're all up. And, yeah. Well, let's go climb outside and see what that looks like. Okay. Not going to teleport through this and then jump, because that's a little dangerous. The sound drones can't hear you grabbing a wall. So, if you're worried about them, try to make sure you're always catching a wall. Oh, that's nice and easy. Like I said, it's a tower. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really nicely bunched up. And now, what's left? That one. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is super easy. We're going to be very, very careful. And we're just going to grab this stuff as safely as possible. But none of this stuff is particularly hard to get to. It's all like single bombs. We're not having to dig a hole or do anything really elaborate. And we're not having to fight our way through large groupings of enemies. I feel almost a little bad, because this is a very safe Swindle. This has been very, very gentle. In addition to my taking it easy. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back to where we came from. And we're going to very carefully just gonna walk to where the swindle is. That's that falling perk. You need to hold down the space when you're falling for that to work. Walk to where we... Okay. Alright, just for novelty, let's make these two fight. Ooh. Okay. While confused, police robots are slightly more aggressive, so it's not a complete... it's not something you should necessarily feel free to fire off all willy-nilly. Can I tag them both? I can. Okay. So that's our story so far. If I wanted to make this escape route... Escape route? Yeah. Let's make it super fast by comparison. Alright, so grab the basilisk, run across here, blink through here, and then it's just straight right out of there. Alright, Steam Purge is fully charged, but let's make sure it's active. So let's make sure it's available so I can press it as soon as we start getting attention. Because once I grab this basilisk, stuff's going to happen. Wow, okay, no, it's not, I guess. oh, I'm sorry, that was actually kind of anticlimactic. I'm so used to even the short routes getting buzzed by a drone. So yeah, that right there is a it's a non-representative sample because obviously I didn't die at any point, and I know map layouts very well. I intuitively know how these map structures get built, but that didn't use scrambles, and it didn't use any hanky stuff like face tapping early guards. There's just I guess there's just a run of the Swindle. And I did it in 20 days. Well, I did it in like 18, but I did it in a fifth of the time. So consider that you can go from no multiplier and no upgrades to done in 20 days. So if you are on like 70 days and you're still in the warehouses, you have time. You have so much time. Just take it steady, take it slow, and be careful. And you can have this sort of, ooh, look at that, A+ rank. Anyway, I guess once again I want to say thank you to Dan for making this game that I love to bits. And thank you for your attention if you've given me any. Bye!